What is happening, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Ghost Recon Wildlands video today with me, Seven. Now in today's video it is going to be entirely focused on something I'm sure a lot of us have already seen, but we've probably all missed due to the existence of skeletons elsewhere in the map. Now around Bolivia you can easily find mass burial grounds, and today we are in Pacara, a location that I'm showing you on screen. Now this is a popular location, and inside of this location there's another place called Pacara, which is a remainder of an ancient Inca fortress. So this is where we are today, looking for today's video. You're probably wondering by the title, is this clickbait? And no, it's not. It is actually attached to something that exists in real life and a belief that many people have spent years and years chasing. So thanks to a subscriber known as Damien, he sent me multiple screenshots of his findings within this area over Facebook. Now what was noticed by his keen eye was that the abnormal size of some of the skulls that were in this foundation that he has found. It's crazy. And I've researched into the subject and I've discovered something called the Nephilim. Now according to the Bible, the Nephilim were larger than life. Mankind looked at them as if they were grasshoppers compared to the giants. It is stated in Genesis chapter 6 verse 4 in the Bible that the sons of gods came into the daughters of men and they bore children to them. After years of mixing, those giants would have gotten smaller, but their features still would have set them apart from men. Again, one of those features could have been elongated skulls, because it is larger and heavier than average human head. Now in Bolivia and across the planet as well, there have been many skulls that have been found that look elongated. Now in this area I haven't managed to find any elongated skulls, but I have found oversized skulls which associate to this mythological being, or this belief that there are giants within Bolivia. Around this site there are numerous sections of just mass loads of bodies which do match the average size skull and average size rib cages, etc., which I'm showing you on screen right now. We're having a look in one of the multiple places around the area that actually have loads and loads of bodies lying around. Now I've researched into this, and there are people who have looked deeply into this and spent 20-30 years of their existing life searching down more facts about these elongated skulls and the giants of Bolivia. Now there have been discoveries of bodies in Bolivia and around the world that range back to thousands, tens of thousands of years, that go back to these giants. Now there are multiple clips online that you can go and see of skeletons that they have discovered that are around 2 to 2.6 meters in size, which is massive. Now the area that we're coming up to here, this is just a standalone one, and this entire site is a complete dig. You know, there is nothing here apart from this skull. Obviously this is just a normal sized human skull, and in a moment I'm going to show you the location where you can find even larger skulls. So if we just pop down these stairs and head down into this hole, I'll be able to show you the enlarged size of these skulls, and these definitely, I'm 100% sure, associate to this whole myth about these giants existing within Bolivia. Now I don't know a lot about them, all I've done is read a little bit into it because of course I don't want to say anything wrong. So if you know anything more about this, please do let me know in the comments. But as you can see, look at the size of these skulls. These skulls are humongous. Look how big this skull is compared to the skull that I've just shown you prior. It is huge. That is a massive skull. Now when I researched into this, I found a guy cropping up quite often known as Brian Forrester. Now he's researched in about 90 different countries, following his passions regarding the ancient megalithic works around Peru, Bolivia, Mexico. He went to Easter Island, Egypt, England, and so much more. Now he's wrote multiple books talking about this, and you can also see loads of videos online as well where he goes to museums, and especially one where he actually shows a body of a deformed child. Now of course a lot of people said this is down to genetics, and it could be down to humans breeding with non-homo sapiens, which can cause these deformations in children at birth, and this can obviously then shorten their overall life due to the size of their skulls being the same size as their bodies. However, looking around here, I haven't found any children. I've just found full adult sized skulls and bodies, and it's absolutely insane. There's so many fine details that are actually being involved in Ghost Recon Wildlands. A lot of them are in Kingslayer files, so if you collect them you will find a lot of them around the map, but there are many locations like this Pacara that have just gone past and not very many people get to see them. So I hope by enlightening this it inspires you to come and have a look and try and hunt for more skulls around the map yourself. You might find larger skulls than the ones you normally see when you see a mass burial ground somewhere out in the sticks in Ghost Recon Wildlands, so it's definitely worth taking a look. As a note as well, at this location there is an amazing base jump which I'm going to show you on screen. All you want to do is head up to this higher location, and at this point all you want to do is just throw yourself off. Make sure you pull your parachute, otherwise you will die. That you don't want to die, and just head off down into the wonderful valley. Make sure to pull your parachute. I've already noted that, but definitely pull your parachute. Otherwise you'll die. So after you've finished your wonderful hunt looking around the area, this is a great thing to do just to finish off the jump from Bukhara right down into the next section. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I greatly appreciate you tuning in, and thank you to you, Damien, for sharing this information with me. It has been very interesting and something I've enjoyed researching. So my name's B7, also known as Martin Wood. Lucky coming, and all that you love. Take care of yourselves, guys. Happy giant hunts. Peace.